I'm in love with those BL dramas. Kieta Hatsukoi. Aoki has a crush on Hashimoto, the girl in the seat next to him in class. But he despairs when he borrows her eraser and sees she's written the name of another boy, Ida, on it. To make matters more confusing, Ida sees Aoki holding that very eraser and thinks Aoki has a crush on him. Aired October 9th, 2021. Episodes 10. Genres: comedy, romance, life, youth. Country: Japan. The cast: Shunsuke, Ren, Riko, Jin. To my star. Actor Kang Seo-joon was once one of South Korea's biggest and most popular stars, but his career is now in decline. Despite his fall in popularity, he believes he has had a change of fortune when he meets and falls for a dashing young chef named Han Ji-woo. Despite having wildly different personalities, the two enter a relationship. However, their love comes under threat when the more conservative Han Ji-woo and the free-spirited Kang Seo-joon realize that their outlooks on life, love, and everything else appear irrevocably different. Aired January 22nd, 2021. Episodes 9. Genres: comedy, romance, youth. Country: South Korea. The cast: Sun Woo-hyun, Kim Kang-min. Not me. Black and White are twins with a powerful connection. After their parents' separation, though, White's father took him abroad, and their family effectively severed in two. It isn't until 15 years have passed that White, now grown, returns to Thailand. One day, seemingly from nowhere, White feels an agony like death. He recovers in the hospital, but they're unable to determine the cause. Then he picks up a call from a childhood friend, Todd. Todd tells him that Black is in a coma following a vicious attack, and he learns that Black is in a motorcycle gang. Unable to endure the harm done to his brother in silence, and suspecting it was one of Black's close friends, Sean, Graham, or Yoke, who betrayed him, White disguises himself as Black to root out the traitor. But White doesn't know his brother as well as he thought. He's not behaving like the Black Sean knows, distrustful and uncaring about the feelings of others. Sean's suspicious. The difference gets under Sean's skin and makes him feel things he shouldn't. Aired December 12th, 2021. Episodes 14. Genres: action, thriller, mystery, romance. Country: Thailand. The cast: Gun, Off, Mond. First, Papang, Fluke, Sing, Film, Lookjun. Dark Blue Kiss. The continuation of Kao, Pete, Sun, and Mork's story. While Kao and Pete's relationship has grown stronger, they are still hiding it from most. Kao is closeted from his mother, and the fear of her finding him out looms over him and his relationship. In the meantime, Kao's mother introduces Nan, her boss son, as a student in need of Kao's tutoring. When Nan shows interest in Kao, it fuels Pete's jealousy. The secrecy and jealousy put a strain on their otherwise thriving relationship. Sun has begun to give up his unrequited love with Kao, and suddenly Mork is around a lot more. While Sun pushes Rain to stay away from Mork, the younger man's uncontrollable behavior draws him in. Sun's seriousness settles Mork down. Despite their constant clashing, the two start to care for each other. Aired October 12th, 2019. Episodes 12. Genres: comedy, romance, youth. Country: Thailand. The cast: Tae, New, Pod, Fluke. A shoulder to cry on. At school, Lee Da-yeol spends most of his time living as an outsider. Not popular by any stretch of the imagination, Da-yeol's only real joy comes from his time spent with the archery club. A talented archer whose skills have earned him a scholarship to the school, Da-yeol doesn't mind being an outsider, so long as he's free to pursue his greatest passion. But an ill-timed run-in with a devilishly handsome classmate lands him in trouble and places his precious scholarship in jeopardy. One of the school's most popular students, Jo Tae-hyun, has always enjoyed a level of freedom that very few high school students have ever attained. Able to get away with practically anything, the entire school has no problem believing his side of the story when he's caught fooling around in the nurse's office with another student, and Daeyeol. Claiming Daeyeol was trying to make out with him, Tae-hyun thoughtlessly puts the archer's scholarship at risk. Desperate to correct the misunderstanding, Daeyeol does everything he can to try to quell the rumors, but no matter how hard he tries, it's just not enough. Completely unremorseful about what he's done, Tae-hyun seems to take a wicked sort of delight in doing everything he can to make Daeyeol's life miserable, his favorite method being to follow Daeyeol everywhere. Unable to shake Tae-hyun, Daeyeol spends his days loathing his shadow, but the more time he spends with him, the more conflicted his feelings become, leaving him to wonder, where exactly does the line between hate and love end? Aired on March 15th, 2023. Episode 7. Genres: psychological romance, youth drama. Country: South Korea. The cast: Kim Jae-han, Shin Yi-chan. Until we meet again. 30 years ago, Kwon and In Touch were university students in Bangkok. In Touch entered Kwon's life despite knowing that he was the son of one of the most influential crime bosses in Bangkok. At first, Kwon pushed In Touch away, but in the end, he couldn't resist the boy who was so full of life, his exact opposite. However, their love was star-crossed in a time when homosexuality was unacceptable. Amidst mounting chaos in their lives, In Touch kept fighting for their future, but Kwon could not deal with all the suffering and decided to give up. That day, the sounds of 2 gunshots rang through the air. Though their story ended in tragedy, something had tied itself between them and kept them bound even beyond death. Years later, 19-year-old Farm returns to Thailand as a freshman at T University. Riddled with sad dreams that wake him with a wet face, plagued with a fear of loud noises, and bearing a birthmark on his temple, the boy has always had a sense that he was missing someone. 21-year-old Dean is a third-year student and the swimming club's president at T University. He, too, has spent his life searching for someone whose face he cannot remember. The red thread of fate that had tied them together in their past life pulls the 2 boys together once again, tying them to each other and to a past that might not be worth remembering. The red thread that binds their 2 hearts together will always lead one back to the other. It may tangle and stretch, but it will never break. Aired November 9th, 2019. Episodes 17. Genres: food, romance, youth drama. Country: Thailand. The cast: Fluke, Earth, Cow, Nopanut, Prem. 2 moons. Weopeniche is a freshman at a university that is also attended by his longtime secret love, Fa Nakong Thanin, a second-year student. As the campus moon, Fa is extremely popular, but he does not seem to enjoy popularity at all. When Yo becomes the moon of his department, the 2 meet on a daily basis. Their relationship starts quite rough since Pia seems to pick on Yo, but things change. Aired May 7th, 2017. Episodes 12. Genres: comedy, romance, youth. Country: Thailand. The cast: Bas, Itapat, Copter, Kimin, Tae, T. History 3, Trapped. The story of a police officer who becomes trapped in the underworld as he develops feelings for a gang leader. 4 years ago, a veteran cop and an elderly gangster were killed in a gunshot attack. The only survivor and the dead gangster's protégé, the enigmatic and ruthless Tang Yi, is now the new gang leader, who will stop at nothing to find the murderer and plans an elaborate trap to lure him out of hiding. Honest police officer Meng Xiaofei is obsessed with knowing the truth behind this case to avenge his mentor's death, and spends all his spare time tracking Tang Yi and trying to find what he is up to. When Meng and Tang Yi are kidnapped together and forced to survive in a cold mountain, things start to change between them. Aired April 16th, 2019. Episodes 20. Genres: action, thriller, mystery, romance. Country: Taiwan. The cast: Jackie Chu, Chris Wu, Andy Byun, Kenny Chen. Sotus. The gear is one of the engineering mechanical devices in the cogwheel system, as in a clock. Having one signifies that one is a student of the Faculty of Engineering. However, to get one, all engineering freshmen must first undergo the Sotus acronym for Seniority, Order, Tradition, Unity, and Spirit System. Arthit, one of the third-year seniors, often abuses his power over the freshmen by making them do things against the rules. Freshman students are practically powerless to complain or resist any orders given by their seniors. Arthit was seemingly unstoppable until Kong Pob stood up against the abuses by the former. Continual encounters between the two developed from animosity to something much more affectionate. Aired August 20th, 2016. Episodes 15. Genres: comedy, romance, youth, drama. Country: Thailand. The cast: Christ, Singto. Addicted. Ever since he was young, Bai Luo Yin had been living with his divorced, poor and rather careless father, Bai Han Qa, and his grandmother. When he turned 16, his biological mother, Jiang Yuan, announced that she was remarrying and her partner was a rich, high-ranking official, Gu Weiting. Because of his mother's death, Gu Weiting's son, Gu Hai, had been harboring a deep grudge towards his father and did not approve of the remarriage. Through a weird twist of fate, the two stepbrothers, with their wildly conflicting familial and emotional backgrounds, end up being placed in the same class in high school. With time, they slowly developed a different kind of feeling for each other. Aired January 29th, 2016. Episodes 15. Genres: romance, youth, drama. Country: China. The cast: Timmy Xu, Johnny Huang,